welcome to Mystic Nirvana. This is Brenda Pisani, Psychic Medium. I welcome you today for my next video on psychic development. Today I'm going to talk about dreams real quick. It's going to be a short one, but I want to talk about dreams because in the beginning, when we first start opening up psychically, we get a lot of dreams. I did too. So a lot of us think our dreams are about the future. 90% of the time it's about us and about the spirit revealing what's going on in our life and how they can help and what choices we can make, what decisions we need to do, what we need to work on. Very seldom is it about the future. Now, I know a lot of you do have dreams about the future, and that's true. Those are the ones that stick out. But 90% of the time they're about us and the spirit trying to help. So let me tell you how to figure out your dreams. First of all, if we dream ground level, anything ground level, let's say the main floor of a house is ground level, or we're outside at a park, or we're at a circus, or we're at the mall on the first floor, or let's say I'm at the airport, but I'm standing outside at the terminal, not terminal, but I'm on the ground level. Or I'm at McDonald's. Anything that's ground level is the spirit telling you what's going on in your awake state, your perception, and the spirit's perception about what's going on right now when you wake up in your life. So let's say I have a dream that I'm in a car and I'm going down the road. Well, that's a ground level, right? So let's say my cousin's driving and I'm in the back seat. And I'm screaming at her to slow down. Well, that tells me right away that I feel so out of control in my awake state that even my cousin's driving and I have no control. Same thing I used to dream all the time, like I'd be trying to dial 911 and I'd be messing up the number like 411, no, 912, no. So that'd be me trying to call for help and not feeling like I can get any help. Or you ever dream about people trying to break in the windows, and you're desperate trying to get help. Well, that's feeling vulnerable in your awake state. Same thing if I'm in a car and I have a breakdown, I have a flat tire beside the road, that would be the spirit maybe warning me that I have a health issue that I need to take care of in my awake state. Same thing if I go down in the dream. Walking down a hill, if I'm digging a hole in the dirt, if I'm looking down in a fish tank, anything that would make me think down, that is your past, going downstairs in a house. A lot of times we think we've worked through things when in reality we haven't. So the spirit sometimes will take us down to show us, well, no, you're still working on this. So it's more important once you acknowledge you're going down as to what are you doing when you're down there? Are you looking through boxes, yet the boxes aren't empty? Maybe that's the spirit telling you that you still feel unworthy and have nothing to offer. And you're dealing with that on the inside. It could be a number of things to do with your past. Maybe people are down there that you haven't seen for 10 years, but yet you still keep dreaming about going down there and seeing them. So same thing with going up. That's our God mind, our future, where the spirit wants us to go. Normally, a lot of you will dream about flying. I have too, and those are the great dreams. Or standing on top of a mountaintop and you're looking down like, whoa, this is really high. Generally, those are really the good dreams. Those are where the spirit wants you, where you're in the spirit realm and it feels so good. I have had dreams too, though, where I've been up in an attic of a house and I've been afraid, thinking something evil was there. Well, that's maybe you just dealing with your belief system, and it's hard to let that go. It's hard to believe and trust in the spirit to know that, okay, if I walk forward and I go with this, I'm going to be okay. But that could be more you than actually literally something bad. Again, going upward, flying a kite. I'm in an airplane. I'm second floor of a house. That is telling you about your future. So if we understand where we are in the dream. Is it the present? Is it the past? Is it the future? Then it's more about what was we doing. I'm going to take you back to the main floor, in ground floor, in your present. If I'm in the kitchen and I'm trying to find something to eat and the cupboards are empty and I'm freaking out thinking I have to go to the store and find some food because we don't have any, well, that could be the Spirit telling me that right now in my awake state, I am not getting fed spiritually. So I need to find somewhere else to feed me in my awake state. Same thing like if I'm up on a mountaintop and I'm looking down and I jump off the edge and I'm start flying. That could be the Spirit, telling me take a chance, showing me that I'm going to take a chance, and that's a good thing in my life. That's where the Spirit wants me to go. So pay attention to those dreams, and once you realize that that's how you interpret them, keep a dream diary. Put one beside your bed. How you remember your dreams is you put it beside your bed. You tell the Spirit before you go to bed at night, please help me remember my dreams. Talk to me in my dreams. I know you love me. I know you want to talk to me. So I'm going to believe that you will. And what you do is before you put your feet on the ground, when you're waking up, because then you remember your dreams, you lean over and you write it all down before you even open your eyes or put your feet on the ground, because when you put your feet on the ground, that's when we lose it. That's when we don't remember. So write it down for a week, see if anything is relevant or if it helps you at all during your everyday life to come to some kind of realization about how the Spirit is trying to help you. I invite you to do that because it does help. And once you start acknowledging the things that the Spirit are showing you throughout the day, you will quit dreaming. That's true. But until we acknowledge what we're getting throughout the day, we will continue to dream, and the Spirit will continue to talk to us mostly through our dreams. But that is my tidbit on dreams. Oh, by the way, if you have a reoccurring dream, I invite you to text me if you can't figure it out. I love to figure that stuff out for people and give them an insight. And if you dream, this is another one I get asked all the time about dying. That's not a bad thing. I had a girl here not too long ago who was struggling with her belief systems, and she immediately, after talking to me, she immediately went home and dreamed she died. Well, that's not a bad dream. That's a good dream, because that means that she's dying out to what she knew before, the person she was before, and she's going to wake up brand new. I remember I dreamed that my sister was in a coffin. She had died, and me and my other sister were going to sing at her funeral. And in the dream, we got up and we was singing a song at her funeral and talking about how good she looks and stuff in the coffin, which sounds kind of weird, but that's the way it was. And we started singing a song about she's stronger now, she can make it on her own, because she has it in her to move forward. And she was actually going through a divorce at the time, literally. So to me, that was a great dream, because it made me realize she was going to be okay, and she was going to make it, and it was going to be even better after this was all over. So that was a good, encouraging thing for me to be able to share with her, that the Spirit said, you know what, it's going to be okay, and you're going to do great. So pay attention to your dreams right now, but when you start opening up, you will quit dreaming as much. But this is Brenda Pisani, and this is my second video, and good to see you. And please come to Psychic Development, second Wednesday of every month, 7 to 9. See you then. Bye.